Hello, YouTube friends and family. I am finally finished. I have been through some things, and we got more videos to coming about what I've been through. Healthcare after COVID, after the pandemic. We got a lot going on here. But the room is done. The room is finally done. I started this room in August. It's been a 4-part series, an ordeal to say the least, but I think it turned out absolutely fabulous. Fabulous. Now we're going to go over everything in this room. We're going to go over some choices I made. Like this rug may not be the permanent rug, but it's just a placeholder for now. I do need to find something more suitable for and size worthy for this area. And I got to work on it and find something I'm just absolutely in love with. But until that happens, I didn't want to cover up the whole beautiful tile work. I definitely didn't want to cover all that up. So I had to go for what I know, do what I had to do. So, as you can see, we'll go over bit by bit. So, these two pictures were in my room. I shopped my home for a lot of stuff, for a lot of accessories. All this stuff was already here, and I just had to pull it out and start using it. A lot of this stuff, not all of it, a lot of it. But these two pictures are Target pictures, but I bought them from the Amazon bins, where I go, the bin store, where I used to go. I don't go there as much because I got to stop dragging all this stuff in here. So this, I already had one. I bought another one. I had one that was like painted a brown. So I spray painted that thing black. Bought a second black one. And this is what I do. I collect shot glasses from places I've traveled. If somebody travels and they want to bring me back one, that's where these come from. But for the most part, I've been to a lot of these places, like, of course, Chicago, Atlanta, Navy Pier, places like that. Seattle was a gift. I've been to the Atlantis. I've been to Oregon Coast was a gift. Grand Canyon, I've been there. New York, all these places. I've been a lot of them. So that St. Martin was a gift. So that's my little travel wall. Then I brought that theme down into this globe that I already had. But I think I got this globe from Ross for $14.99 a few years ago. So I repurposed it. I got this from Bell's Outlet. This is my seasonal fall decor, $12.99. But we're going to talk about Bell's Outlet Home Centric. These candles, of course, come from... Don't know. But the candle stands do come from Pop Shelf. Check out my Pop Shelf video. Those were clearance. They were like $2 a piece or something on clearance. I think I did a video when I bought this table. And as you can see, look at those prices. That's why I left the tags on just for y'all. Bell's Home Centric, $21. Okay? It works perfect. These chairs, now let's get to the story of these chairs. These chairs, I stalked these chairs for months. I stalked them. I went to the store in Fernandina. Then they disappeared. I cried a little, but I said, if it's for me, it's for me. I'll find them. So I went to Orange Park. They had one. So I had the Orange Park store called the St. Augustine store. And lo and behold, they had two. Now, let me find a price tag because I know I left it on here. So these chairs were $500 a piece, okay? That was hard. That's why I stopped, because I wasn't willing to spend $1,000 on two chairs. So I went on Labor Day. So Thursday, I was at an Orange Park one before Labor Day. They said they'll hold them until I come there. I wasn't sure if they would fit in the back of my SUV. Did not go that day. And I said, well, I'm going to go and try on that following holiday Monday. Bell's Outlet Home Centric operates just like Bell's Outlet. So they give you 15% off on Mondays, 10% off if you apply for a card and get it. And then it was my birthday month, so I had another 10% off. So I ended up getting these chairs for 35% off. So when she told me it was 35% off, I went and grabbed a few more items, of course, at 35% off. So that made these chairs $650 for the set, plus tax. And then I did grab this, so that made this like $8. So, I just grabbed a few little extra things. I don't even think I did a haul on it, but I know this vase, which is starting to look a little blue. I thought it was black. This was $6.50 after the discount. So I just grabbed a few little extra items, okay? So, that's the story of the chairs. I already had these pillows. I don't remember where they came from, but also that day, they gave me a 20 off 20 coupon, good for the next day. So I went to the one closer, the regular Bell's Outlet closer to my house, and got a big, huge 20 by 20 pillow set. But I decided not to use them in this room, but 2 free pillows. $20, free $20, sign me up. I'm going to make a special trip to the store. So this coffee table book, I did a haul, got this for $1.50, because it was some kind of percentage off from the Habitat thrift store. $1.20, Skyscrapers of the World, very nice book. And again, falling into my travel thing. So this is my little lounge area of my multi-purpose room, my new YouTube filming room. I think I'm going to run my hauls from here, because over here I have the sun. So if it's daytime bright, that's great lighting for me to do my hauls. But it is hot in here. I had a box fan in here earlier. That sun is sunning up in here in Florida. So, whoo, Lord. So as you can see, this is also my prepper's pantry. So I added these four pantries. I got them from Jack's Bargain Plywood here in Florida, in Jacksonville, on Edgewood Avenue. They weren't cheap. They deliver. But negotiate. Ask and ye shall receive. Closed mouths don't get fed. All of that good stuff that I live by and get the things I want. So, of course, we just have extra storage. If you look at the part 1 of this and you see how this room was, open shelving with all my prep food, stockpile food, all of my brand new stuff that I need to really deal with, all of my extra dishes and things and bread makers and gadgets and all of this stuff. All of my liquor was in here and wine and everything, and I hadn't even worked out all of these, but it's stuff in here. I got lighting that I need to add, so I'm really not done. And then more spirits up there. And then over here we got other stuff like casseroles, water storage, perfect for the bottom. So this is my canning section with my canning books. I have a couple of more books that I need to bring into here. And I even got space to grow. I'm so happy. But I keep extras of everything. I'm weird like that. Like a toaster go out, I want to be able to make toast that same day, so I keep an extra toaster. I have 2 crock pots. Things like that I will keep. I just don't know why, but I will. And maybe I'll get over that one day, but as of now, for me and mine, that's how I operate, that's how I live. So, got cookbooks galore, canning, herb saver. Okay, so that's my new pantry. And again, room to grow. Those drawers are still empty. So, Christmas comes. This is just like a placeholder. I'm still looking for the perfect plant. Also, a Christmas tree is going right here. So the details of this. The details is I had another curtain rod here, but I wanted to change it out to a black one, but I still use the same hardware to mount this particular rod. But I had to move it up so that that door could clear and would not hit that ball. And I realized that pretty quickly, but it took me forever to make that change because I hate hanging stuff like this. It's too detailed for me, and I make it way more than I should, but that's how it works around here. So these is a part of my Amazon October Prime haul. They came with the tie back, but they have a little silver streak pattern, which ties in very well with the gray and the beige. Now, something wrong with these blinds. I gotta manually flip them and twist them and, turn them. For some reason, once they took them down to paint, they had not been the same. So I gotta figure out what's wrong with that, because these big blinds is expensive if you can find the size that you need. So that's something else I have to work with. But for now, this plant stand was actually from an older video from my used to be favorite store, Bed Bath & Beyond. I was getting these for like $8 or $9. I'll try to link it above. But yeah, I got the tall ones. I got the short ones. I still got one set in the box of a tall one and a short one. And I did put together a tall one and a short one to see how I like them. And I do like them. Just don't have a place for them right this minute. But I figure this is a placeholder until I get a Christmas tree and until I find that perfect plant. But this is one of my plants out my greenhouse bathroom, because that's where I keep most of my plants now due to the humidity and the morning sun that comes in there. So these two pieces are from Lowe's. They're Allen and Roth. Caught them on clearance. I might have spent $10 for the set. I cannot remember. If I can find that video, I may link it. Also, these prints. These prints are a Temu haul. They were like maybe $2 for 6 prints. And Dollar Tree frames. I mounted them into Dollar Tree frames and hung them on push pins. The little office, the little ones with the plastic tips that you like put on a pegboard in school or something. Those kind of pins, hung them up there on the little clips, and it was easier than I thought it was. Now this here, this means a lot to me. These two crosses. I got my first real job in the late 90s. I got these from the Family Dollar for $2 a piece. And I try to have them on my desk at every job I work at. Now, I quit my job. We'll talk about that as we talk about healthcare now in the 2023. We need to talk about that. So we will talk about that. I'm going to have a long conversation about that and why I quit my job. That's coming. But life is lifing, and I want to enjoy it while I'm here. That's all to it. And we'll talk about it. But stay tuned. If you're not subscribed, subscribe and ring that bell. But it's definitely a conversation to have. So we gotta acknowledge life. So these were like $1 or something from Michael's on the clearance. Like I said, I shopped my clearance room. I shopped my house. These little things were from Pop Shelf. That was from Pop Shelf clearance. And that was from Pop Shelf clearance. So them might have been $1. And this was from Pop Shelf clearance. But it was another color. I spray painted it black. And of course, I'm waiting on these people to send me a label so they can get their equipment back, so I can make room for my next job that I don't have yet, but it's going to happen. That's all I got to say. It's going to happen. So this little basket here, if you remember, those blankets were from my Dollar General, 90% off. So they were like $1.50, $1.60 each for those blankets. And actually, in here also, got that. And we got this vibrating neck pillow. Great things to have in the winter when you're doing office work, which probably won't happen till next year, but it's something good to have here. So we got the vibrating neck pillow, and I'm sure these will stand up eventually, but these were a 2-pack clearance for $12 at Sam's Club, and I have the second one, which is larger. This is the small version, and I figure it was a good place to put it to kind of cover up the cords so you don't see the cords. And it's out the way. So that shelf right there, I'm going to go ahead and show you where the shelf comes from. It's been in my clearance room forever. My new stuff room that I have. And we're going to do that room soon. That's this year. That has to be done, emptied, cleared, new flooring, and put back together again. Some purging done. So if you like that kind of video, I don't show me doing it. I just kind of show befores and afters and talk about it. Because doing it may not happen on camera. It cannot happen on camera because I'm all over the place. But this came from DD's Discount, $12.99. It did come with a template. I was intimidated for so long about putting it up. And I still put it up wrong. Because something wrong with the template or something wrong with me. But it's up there and you can't tell where I made my mistake. So I was like, forget it, I'm going to leave it. But for $12.99, very cute shelf. And I'm going to actually show you my mistake. But again, you can't tell unless you're looking for it. So see where that screw is right there? It didn't make it into the diagram like it should, but it's up there, it's sturdy, it's together. So what I did, I had that from DD's, and let's see what else I had. I got a lot going on because right after this I got to film another video. So these were from Lowe's. If you need a UPC, if you like those and want to look them up. And I have the other set that I bought in my laundry room, if you remember the laundry room makeover. And these were from Sam's Club. 2-pack, large and small. So I have the small one up. And there's the large one. So yeah. And this rug. These rugs, we caught them, me and my shopping buddy. We run for each other. These rugs, we caught these at Michael's for like 80% off one year. So they were like $10. And I have like 3 of them in the room. And this the one that closely fits, even though it has this spark of blue. But again, I'm going to find something more suitable. And I just didn't want it to overwhelm the space. I still wanted my pretty chevron pattern to show. So yeah. And over here, okay. So if you remember, these recipe stands are from Dollar General for like $1. And this 1,000 Cocktails book, let me turn it around. Don't even look at that. I got this bottle for decorations. It's about 20 years old. Nobody's ever gonna drink this stuff at this point, but it's a cute bottle. 1,001 cocktails for all occasions and mood. If you remember, I hauled that from the Habitat thrift store for like $1.50, maybe. So that's a cute book to have on the bar. And then I already had this. Now this is, and we're going back next year, a local distributor of rum that this guy makes his own rum in Belize. It's really getting to be a lot known around, and people who cruise to Belize want to get off the boat to get it. It's now in the Belize airport. I've had this bottle forever. They have some other little kind of obscene stuff. that I've had forever, but that's still drinkable, and I'm gonna actually finish that. So, yeah, so all of this stuff is here. It's put away. It's aesthetically pleasing. I'm so happy. So now I actually bought the racks to hang glasses under here. The installer never installed them. Man, they may end up in the eBay store. I bought 6. I may only need 2, and the rest may end up in the eBay store because I hate to be stuck with stuff I don't need. But yeah, this is it. And then another thing I may do eventually, I want a chandelier from Amazon. They had a 55-inch chandelier, but they're getting such mixed reviews. And I'm so scared to get something up here and it don't last 2 years, which is the nature of everything right now. So I want to move this. This was a Sam special. I bought it about 4 years ago. I want to move this one because the light is so beautiful and bright. Let me show you. So beautiful and bright because I changed it to white bulbs. But I want to move it to the foyer because that is from circa 2004. I brought it from my last house and put it here. So it's time to let that one go. Move this one over there. And I'm going to get a chandelier. I don't know when, but as for now, this is where we at. So I hope you enjoyed this. I'm sweating too hard to get on camera right now. I'm dripping in sweat for some reason. It's hot. That sun is sunning up in here. But I hope you like this video. Oh, y'all like to see everything. I told you this is a clearance shop your house room. This was $2.24 at the Hobby Lobby. So I just added that there for now. It may get moved, it may not. But I shopped my house. I got the thing done. I love the artwork. That does not look like Dollar Tree and Temu on that wall. And it gives it the colors coordinate. It gives it flair. It gives it modernness. The crosses may throw it off a little bit, but those are very important to me. And I have to read those every now and then when I'm on the people's jobs and remind myself what I'm here for and why I'm there to make a paycheck, and that's it. And remind myself I'm in my home because I love some remote work. I like being home, working at the house. That commute puts so much in your life. Them 2 hours you save. And for somebody who's been who have to take off her shoes and start counting with toes in order to count the number of accidents I've been in, motor vehicle accidents, I love working at my house. Less time on the road with all them crazies. So, pray for me, y'all, that I find the perfect position for me. At the very least, something that pays what a seasoned person like me should make. And I'm praying for everybody because this world is something else right now. And it's changing so much. So I want you all, I hope you like this video. If you like it, go ahead and subscribe. Check out my other room makeovers. Now that I'm unemployed, I got plenty of time to do. And stay safe out here. Watch your back, your front, your sides. Watch your kids. Prep and pray. Plant a seed, plant a seed, plant a seed. I love you to life. Bye-bye.